Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Good afternoon, Dan DeRose with 19 News here. 19 News Now. We're bringing you this digital update this afternoon because we're talking Tribe and how you're going to be able to watch the Cleveland Indians play tonight. It's going to be a little different than how you probably normally watch the Indians because they will not be on Fox Sports Ohio. You're only going to be able to watch the Cleveland Indians take on the Toronto Blue Jays tonight by getting onto YouTube, whether that's on the YouTube app or using your computer or your smart TV to get on YouTube. It's going to be broadcast live. We've got an example here. This was the Phillies Dodgers game that was on, I believe, last week. And you can see YouTube does it a little bit differently. They've got a lot of enhancements. They do a lot of in-game interviews. It's a very different way to watch the game. And because it's just a little bit different, I'm going to bring in Scott Braun from the MLB Network. He'll be doing the play-by-play. Scott, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, you got it. Great to be here. And I'll be on with Cliff Floyd and Sean Casey tonight. And we're excited to do it. It's really easy to get on. I can help you guys out if you need it.
We're going to get to that in a minute. Walk us through you guys have a lot of fun with this. I've caught one of these in the past. It's not your typical straight on shot of baseball. There's a lot of in-game interviews. What can people expect tonight?
Yeah, that's right. So we will always get our in-game interviews, and that usually includes manager on both sides. Those are both scheduled for this evening. So during the game, we will talk to Terry Francona and also Charlie Montoyo, who's the manager for the Toronto Blue Jays. And then I don't have the player names yet, but we'll usually get a player from each side too. So we'll talk to a player from the Indians part, a player from the Blue Jays roster as well. So, and that'll go for about a half inning during the game. And then a lot of it though is a traditional game broadcast on a digital platform. And the key here is we want to reach an audience that's global, and we want to reach an audience that's consuming baseball in all different ways. I mean, the YouTube channel has been around for MLB since 2005 with highlights and some of the best moments from the season. So I know last week we had a ton of people watching globally. The feedback was awesome from everyone, and the key is it's free. And also, I know for many fans that were watching, they love the fact that there's no commercials in between innings. We're either talking about the last plays that just happened, or we're showing them some other type of baseball content or interviews. So the entertainment experience is really there for you for the next few hours, starting at 7 o'clock Eastern.
You know, and when we start talking about your numbers, that Phillies Dodgers game's up over 2.5 million views, so the viewership is clearly there. What can we expect tonight from the Tribe, the Blue Jays? Tribe's red hot, the best team in baseball since the All-Star game break. What do you expect tonight?
Yeah, I think the Indians are on some type of roll right now, and they're only going to get stronger as the season moves along. The key difference for them has been the offense, much better. At the beginning of the season, it was a weak point. Oscar Mercado, an exciting rookie. Jose Ramirez finally looks like himself again. And those are two of the big keys. Roberto Perez having a career year. And then Trevor Bauer is going to be on the mound. And what makes this so interesting is that you go a few weeks back, and everyone's talking about, where's Trevor Bauer going to get traded? I don't think he's going to get traded because the Indians are probably going to make the playoffs. They're in a wild card spot if the regular season ended today, and they're just 3 games back of the Minnesota Twins. What will be interesting for trade talk is that I think the Toronto Blue Jays might be the most active team. They have a couple big names to sell in Marcus Stroman, starting pitcher who goes tomorrow, and Ken Giles, who's their dynamite closer. And I think both of those guys could be dealt. So that'll be part of the conversation. I think on the Cleveland side, they might add a player or two because I think they have just as good a shot this year to win the World Series as they have for the past few seasons.
Walk me through any pregame, postgame coverage. Do we just tune in at 7 o'clock? What are you asking Tribe fans to do? Get on there early? Do you guys do postgame? Walk me through that.
We've got everything for you. So this game's 7 o'clock Eastern. First pitch is 7:07, starting at 6:30 Eastern time. So 37 minutes before the first pitch. have a studio show back in Secaucus, New Jersey. That'll be with Dan Plesac and Steven Nelson. And then at 7 o'clock, so 30 minutes into that, they'll throw it to us. We'll do our own thing for about 7 minutes. We'll have the entire game for you, traditional game broadcast, just like you'd watch any other Indians game with Cliff Floyd and Sean Casey and myself. And then when the game finishes, just about immediately, this is what we did last week. We have a 30-minute post-game show. Again, no commercials. And what we did last week was we heard from both managers. We had interviews with a couple of the key players. Last week we heard from Bryce Harper and Haskins, exclusive interviews. So comprehensive coverage of the Indians and the Blue Jays tonight. You have over an hour of coverage besides the game itself.
Scott, I'm going to have you hang on with us just a second because we do have sort of the instructions. If you're just joining us, the only way you can watch the Cleveland Indians take on the Toronto Blue Jays tonight is through YouTube, whether that's on your computer and you go to youtube.com, you type in MLB and it'll be one of the first things to pop up. If you're on your phone or a smart TV, you're going to want to make sure you have the YouTube app. And the greatest thing about this is people are probably saying, oh, I have to sign up for a subscription, I have to do this. No, none of that applies here. It's all free. We do have this little segment. It's going to walk you through exactly how to watch the game tonight, and then we'll bring Scott back on. Take a look.
Hey baseball fans, live Major League Baseball games are now on YouTube. You'll be able to watch a live MLB game every week of the regular season on YouTube for free. No fees or sign-up required. Here's how to find and watch the live games from your phone, smart TV, and computer. To watch from a phone, open the YouTube app and search for MLB. Select the MLB channel and the live game will be the first video you'll see. To watch from your smart TV, launch the YouTube app and search for MLB. Select the MLB channel and click the live game. To watch from your computer, go to youtube.com and search for MLB. This will take you to the MLB YouTube channel, where the featured game will be playing live. These games will only be available on YouTube, so make sure you don't miss out. If you are logged into your YouTube account, set a reminder by selecting the game on the MLB YouTube channel and pressing Set Reminder. You'll receive a notification when the live game starts. Watch the MLB Game of the Week live on YouTube at youtube.com/MLB.
So there you have it, a little bit different tonight, but still very exciting. Tribe fans, we tune in, whether we're there in person or we're watching it on TV, you're just going to have to watch it a little bit different tonight. We've got Scott Braun. He'll be doing the play-by-play from MLB. Scott, run through me one more time. Why are we going this direction? Why do we see Major League Baseball sort of branching out instead of just sticking with our normal channels? Some people don't like change, but this really does sort of go to how TV is really changing.
Yeah, I think you nailed it on that last sentence. I mean, we want to go where fans globally are consuming content, and everyone can get to YouTube so easily. And like we mentioned, it's free. There's no login needed. So no matter what device you're on, whether you have a YouTube app or you have YouTube TV, or maybe you're more simple and you just have a basic computer, youtube.com/MLB, or you're on YouTube already, just type MLB. I mean, I did it even during the game last week, just typed MLB into the search bar. Immediately, the top thing that pops up is a live game. So that's how it's going to be run for Indians fans and for Blue Jays fans and for baseball fans worldwide. And that's what's neat, to reach a worldwide audience on this one broadcast and to go where fans are going. And for me, I mean, I used this example last week. My 3-year-old nephew is all over YouTube on a daily basis. He probably navigates through it better than anyone else in the family. He's going to be thrilled that he can go watch Uncle Scott and just type MLB and get to it. So, yeah, we want to just make sure that baseball is available on a variety of platforms. This is another way to do it, and in a very easy way. YouTube's been awesome to work with so far, and we have all of this MLB content for between innings, too, which people love. So I think there's a lot to love about what you're going to see tonight, and always love hearing feedback as well. I communicated with many fans after the game on my Instagram account at Scott Braun. So happy to hear from everyone, and we really hope you enjoy the game tonight and enjoy what's going on in between the innings and between the pitching changes as well.
Absolutely. I want to thank Scott Braun with MLB Network. Scott, thanks for the time and reminding fans how we're going to watch the game tonight. A little bit new, a little bit exciting, and the Tribe is playing some red-hot baseball. Scott, thanks for the time today.
Yeah, you got it. Good luck to the Indians the rest of the way. Thanks for having me on.
All right, take care. Have fun tonight. So again, if you're just joining us, the Tribe are going to be doing things a little bit different tonight. The only way, I want to reiterate this in case you're coming on to this video a little bit late, the only way you can watch the Tribe tonight is by going to YouTube. This is not a subscription thing. You don't have to pay for this. It's completely free. If you're going to watch it on your phone or on your smart TV, you do need to download the YouTube app, and you'll be able to find it there. While you're at it, you might as well download the 19 News app. We're on all those platforms as well, on your smart TV and on your phone. And of course, Tony Zarella, sports director here for 19, he'll be following the Tribe and have highlights tonight in our evening news. The Tribe is playing some hot baseball right now, 8-2 out of their last 10 games, 8 wins, 2 losses, and they are creeping up on the Twins. Still 3 games back, but boy, are they coming up on the heels of those Minnesota Twins to get back into first place in our division. We're going to wrap up our coverage. Feel free to share this video. We want to get the word out to everybody, because I know it's exactly what's going to happen. 7 o'clock, a lot of people are going to pick up that remote and hit channel 36, and you're expecting to see it on Fox Sports Time Ohio, and the game won't be there. It is not being broadcast by Fox Sports Ohio, only by the MLB Network and only on YouTube. I want to thank you for watching. I want to say go Tribe. Keep up the good work, and we're going to sign off. Remember, we've got news coming up in just about an hour on Channel 19. I'm Dan DeRose for 19 News Now. Thanks for joining us.
19 News. First, fair, everywhere.